All right, everybody. This is the Fanzone post Microsoft and Ubisoft press conference. I want to welcome all of our listeners into our show. It is live streaming on Twitch, and of course, you'll be able to see it when we upload it on YouTube when we are done. And we got Damien here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Stevie G. I think Stevie G is doing something right now. He'll be back in a little bit. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about what we thought about Microsoft's press conference. I was at work, so I might have missed like little parts of it, but all the big shit I got. So it started off with. What did it start off with?
I started off with the Xbox One S.
All right, yeah. So it started off with the S, and what do you think of the S?
I pre-ordered one already.
I'm not getting one. I'm not getting one. If I pre-order anything, I'm pre-ordering the Scorpio.
No, but you should know I've always been in the market to get another Xbox.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we use it.
Yeah, so
my household uses it more of a media device, so I'll be able to now get one to game on. But I like the fact that now the new one has what, HDR.
Yep. Dynamic range.
You know, yeah, which is interesting. I guess we'll see if it helps with game performance. So I guess it'll work on 4K TVs. Like I guess if you'll up-res it right to 4K if need be, but it's cool, I guess.
Yeah, I like the design. You know, if I get this job, if she calls me and I get this job, I might pick one up. It really depends. Another one from my wife. She likes to play, but that's. I'm not super stoked for it because of the Scorpio. I think I'm gonna have to play my cards. Like, if you don't have a ton of money, if I was still working at my old job, I'd buy both because that's just what I do.
Well, I look at it this way, right? I anticipate the Scorpio is going to come in November, because that's when they launch all their consoles.
Yeah,
so it's going to
2017.
come on the eve of 4 years, right? They might do it the anniversary, 4 years to the day of either, whatever. But if that's the case, you can imagine you can put aside $50 a month from now and have enough to buy 2 Scorpios maybe. Because I don't think. Oh, we haven't started the Scorpio discussion yet. My bad.
Yeah, we won't go into that. And what was after the
Gears of War?
Gears of War 4.
That looked.
Listen. I was watching it on a cell phone screen, but it looked amazing. Even on my tiny ass screen, it looked amazing. So how did it look? Were you watching it live on TV or streaming?
I was streaming it. We don't have Spike, but it looked fantastic. Oh my god, it looks fantastic.
Well, I fucking, it did look goddamn amazing.
And trust me, the it looks so much. It looks so much from like a 180 from what they showed last year. This looks like true Gears of War.
Yes, it does.
Horde mode's back.
Dude, the way it ended was fucking sweet.
It's gonna be phenomenal.
The way they ended it, that was so awesome.
It looks like they're even trying to implement some kind of story. It's just
when he opened the door to the house and his dad was sitting in there, Phoenix was sitting in there. He was like, "Welcome."
Yeah, that was predictable. I saw that one coming.
When she kicked the thing before she stomped it, and she's like, "I'm coming for my mom." You son, I thought she said you motherfucker. I thought she said motherfucker, and not.
I think so, but they bleeped it out.
Yeah, some people were like, "Oh, they bleeped out, God damn it!" But I thought It's hard for me to tell, right? Because I'm on a cell phone, so I thought she dropped the F-bomb, dude. So we'll see about that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I liked it. I'm gonna buy it probably. It's cross buy too, so
Everything is cross-buy.
everything from
Everything is
starting from
cross-buy.
Gears is cross buy from Microsoft. So if you buy it on your PC,
I don't
you get it
know.
for
I think because even they were talking about Recore
yeah,
cross-buy
Recore
and
cross buy
Recore.
cost.
Yeah, everything. I think everything from now is cross-buy. I think Recore is only like $40.
We'll see. Uh, but that's big.
Let me see. Yeah, and then Dead Rising. Dead Rising looked awesome.
And a lot of people were on it like fucking no reason to buy an Xbox. I'll just play all my games on PC. Listen, dude,
That's
you're
okay.
buying it,
That's
yeah. Like
perfectly
Microsoft,
fine.
yeah, Microsoft doesn't care. You're buying it from their fucking store. You're buying an Xbox game, whether you buy it on your PC or your Xbox. So it doesn't fucking matter. Uh, as far as Microsoft is concerned, you're buying Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I forgot?
Then there was the Halo Wars 2, which I think they showed like little snippets of actual gameplay that looked great.
Yeah, they showed actual gameplay. It looked fucking hectic, like old style. Um,
Mm.
uh,
They spoke about some of the additions to Xbox Live, so we'll be able to set up our Fanzone community.
that will be pretty awesome.
But I think what are they calling them? I think they call them groups. What do they call them? They call them something. Yeah. Um.
Yeah,
They
groups,
they showed the
groups,
little they
group.
showed the little changes they're making to the control. Um.
I didn't see what
I
changes they're
while
making to
what
the control. What are they doing? I missed that.
they said there's a wider range on the wireless capabilities and the oh no, that's the whole entire. Then there's the customizable control which you can customize. They showed Scalebound. Scalebound looked fantastic. The boss fight, I got turned off a little bit by it. The reason why I'll say that is because it looked like the boss wasn't fighting back.
You know, some people were like, why even have, uh, why even have, why even fight why even have a boss battle with four
Yeah,
players? Because
it didn't look
yeah,
like he was even fighting back. So, um,
yeah, you look
but
completely outmatched.
yeah, but I'm definitely doing Scalebound. It was interesting. We didn't see any crackdown. Um, Sea of Thieves looks like a hell of fun. It looks like a game not to be taken too serious. Recore though, Recore on the other hand looks phenomenal. And the fact that it's coming September, oof, Recore looks phenomenal. Um, I was very impressed by what I saw with Recore. What's your take on Sea of Thieves and Recore?
Sea of Thieves fucked up on me. I didn't get to watch it.
Mm,
Recore looks like a kind of game I'll have fun playing. It looks like a platform adventure game.
yep.
We
Yeah, it's
lost
like
we
a
lost the
3D
whole
platformer.
last we lost the whole last podcast, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the fan maybe zone. Not. Maybe episode not. 418. No, I got it. It
Oh,
is.
mm,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
So
I got it.
yeah.
Oh my god, I thought I lost the whole thing. I had the.
Yeah, in the whole record thing, they showed hella gameplay. So that, oh man.
I couldn't see very well. I had the occasional hiccup
Hmm.
because of the streaming, not because I was on 4G LTE. I had more than enough.
Mhm.
someone fucking put a YouTube out that says Xbox One Scorpio is not enough. I don't know what
Oh
it's
yeah,
not enough
I
for.
saw that. I saw that. What he's basically saying is it's not enough just to have the most powerful hardware, but some of the stuff he said made no sense. Like he's like they need a wider variety of games, and they need to not just launch their games during the holiday season, but all year round.
He's obviously,
So
it's like it
yeah,
just reminds me. It
and then
just
he's
reminds
saying that
me.
he's a fan, but he doesn't like they need to release more games. So I'm like, what more games does he want? Like,
It's
you
just
know,
I
and
don't.
then whenever people speak Sony, the only thing you're hearing them say is Uncharted and Bloodborne. It's like, geez, don't they have anything else?
It's just it's like remember back in the day, on a lot of fanboys would be like, Microsoft only has the Halo and Gears of War.
The Gears and the Forza. But that's not back in the day. That's now. That's what they're saying now, and it's like the furthest thing from the truth.
Yeah, but everybody was like that. Even people who were supposed to be knowledgeable, right?
Right, and then they showed the new General, wasn't it General Ram
Yeah, for Killer
and
Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
A lot of
Yep.
people were excited about that.
You know what I think it was is the fact that like 2 hours before the show, I got a thing where somebody actually leaked everything that was going to be showed
Yeah, I
in
saw that.
order, and it was yeah, it was on point. So the show wasn't like really surprising, but it was entertaining. You know, they showed what was it? Um, there's this game like similar to Ori in the Blind Forest. What's the name? Another Indian, but it looks pretty dope. Oh, there's a sequel to Indian Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah, I didn't see. I missed a
There's a
lot. I
sequel
missed
to
a
it.
lot of stuff during that time. So the
Yeah.
next thing I could remember after that was I saw a little bit of Sea of Thieves. I saw just I saw the Killer Instinct, only the announcement of the character. And the next thing
Hmm.
I think I remember was either Tekken or Dead Rising. What came next? Tekken.
Oh, Tekken was a surprise for me because even though I think Sony was pushing it as like some sort of exclusive, and even though they said it wasn't, like they never spoke about it really. But it's
Everybody
good to see.
assumed it was an
Um,
exclusive.
It was Tekken Cross Capcom, wasn't it?
Uh, the
yeah.
one, yeah,
Well,
that's
Akuma is in it. Yeah. So
And
they were pushing it as like an exclusive for Sony. So I was really surprised when even though I saw it on the list.
did you notice?
I
Did
thought
you
that
notice that the guy presenting it mentioned it has a story mode when it
and it
ships?
transfers. It transfers. That was the coolest shit ever, dude. The transfer from the story into the game, and then in between the rounds, there was more story, and then it went into the second round. Did you notice that?
Yeah, but he was hitting on Street Fighter 5 for launching with no story mode.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is,
He was just
because there was the story, right? And they're talking and talking, and then they're fighting, and then it transitions into the fight. Then you fight and fight, and then the first round one winner, and then it transitions into more story, right? And then it transitions back into round two. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it did like during the fight it went to, but I wondered if they had put that together just for the thing.
I don't know. I hope it does that. That would be so awesome. How much story is lost in the fight? Like there should be something in the, you fight, right? And then the winner and the loser, and then depending on who wins and loses and who it is, and
Quick question. Sony conference is 9 o'clock, right?
fuck, dude. Now you're
it's
making,
8 Central.
It's 9 o'clock your time.
It's
dude.
what?
It's 9 o'clock your time.
9, yeah.
It's 8 my time. Chicago time. Guns time. 47 fucking shootings in Chicago over the weekend.
Yeah, let's not. But I do like how Phil started the show with that whole thing of what happened in Orlando. So let people know. Listen,
They've been doing that since last night. EA started.
Yeah, EA started that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, your
You
fucking
know,
internet is fucked. You might need a
who's?
fucking Stevie G's.
Well,
Oh.
I can't help
I'm
it.
here. I'm hearing him fine. I'm hearing him fine.
He's coming in like a robot to me.
I think it's your connection.
No,
Cool.
dude, I hear you just fine. I hear you just
Yeah, I
fine.
told
This
you,
is
I
a
found
this
this
is
over time.
a server. It's located in Florida. I put it closer to you, so now we have less problems with you. That's why I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got disconnected, so something was going on.
Yeah.
Mm. But but to be honest though, I think Microsoft showing last year was better. I think their show last year was better.
I think they had more things I'm interested in this year.
But
More
this
shit
year,
that I want to play.
you know what I like though? They had release dates.
Yeah.
This day, this day, and the next thing, all their games had gameplay. And it seems like they were hell bent on showing. Listen, let's show games that are coming between now and February. Halo Wars 2. Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm gonna pre-order that game. I swear, in August I'm not gonna have $1 to buy a candy.
So I heard
'Cause
Ubisoft's giving
I
away.
think
a
I'm
free
gonna
game.
pre-order all my games in August.
All your games in August? I'm done, dude.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pre-ordering
so
all my
fucking
games in
done.
August.
Too many fucking games.
Oh, that reminds me, guys. You can get Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the 360
Yeah,
version, for free right now if you have Xbox Gold.
I thought for anybody, or was that a different game?
I think it's Xbox Live Gold. You have to have that, but it's free. Tekken Tag Tournament 2, the 360 version.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if it's underneath games with gold.
Yeah, I think over the weekend, but I think it's I was thinking on doing the demo. I mean the beta for Halo Wars, but I changed my mind. Not doing it because I know I'm getting it. I don't need to be sold on it. Once the controls are similar to the first Halo Wars, oh my God, day one for me. I love Halo Wars.
I'll probably get it on the PC.
And the fact that if you pre-order it, they're giving you a copy of the old Halo Wars. Whew, I get a chance to go back and replay it. Yay!
Tekken Tag Tournament 2. There's a ton of fucking DLC for this game, dude. Holy shit.
But I have a question though, because I don't think they said it. Do you think on the Scorpio the 360 games that are playable on the Xbox One now would be playable?
I'm not sure what you just said.
Back.
The games that are on the backwards compatible through the Xbox 360 games that you can play on your Xbox One now. You can hear me?
Yeah? If they'll be playable
Will they be playable on the Scorpio?
I don't see why the fuck not.
All right, give me a quick minute.
All right.
Mute myself real quick.
All right. Oh, let me look. I'm trying to find like all the shit that happened. Dude, someone linked this fucking Urban Dictionary. La Bitch James. Derogatory term to identify NBA player LeBron James after habitually instances of questionable action, i.e. cramping during Game 1 of the 2014 Finals as if it were that time of the month. The decision. Your example. Your juvenile antics are reminiscent of the bitch James.
I have the link to the Tekken Tag Tournament too on there, if anybody's interested.
It's automatically in your library if you're gold.
Is it?
Yeah. It just said play to Xbox when I looked at it on my fucking app. So I think it automatically goes into your... Introducing black... Oh! You can link your designs? Yeah, Torrance made one. It's $80. His fucking design. It looks fucking cool. It's $80 for for it to be designed for you. I wonder if you could pick your thumbsticks and everything. That's pretty fucking nice. Black Rain. Due to customized nature of the controller, please note that non-defective product returns are not accepted. No. Oops. Now they're even talking about Sony could change specs since Microsoft screwed up. I'm sitting here asking how. Stephen Heller.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You know, my thing is, I wondered the same thing. If Sony decides to change their specs, then they're gonna have to put off that console until next year. I don't think they're gonna change the specs. I just think they're gonna you know what? This is Sony. They're cheaters. Who knows?
No, that's not cheating.
They might
dude.
announce. They might announce some bogus specs because if you listen to what Phil said,
it would be the first time they announced some bogus specs.
I know they did it. They did it with the Dreamcast.
They did.
If you guys remember,
Millions
the
of polygons per
Dreamcast,
second.
when Sega announced the specs for the Dreamcast, they came out and announced double everything for the PS2, and it was a downright flat out lie.
Yeah, but that was like 16 years ago, 17 years
Well, you
ago.
can pull shit like
And
that.
so why would they change?
Because it's been like 17 years and
No,
people get
it's-
old.
Yeah,
and they
but
quit.
in 2013, they had the
would
same
be-
price with the
They
Xbox.
would be fucking
With the
destroyed.
camera in the box, they took
Dude,
the camera
they
out
would
of the
be
box,
fucking
put up a white
destroyed.
screen.
They would be fucking destroyed if they pulled that shit.
If what?
If fucking Sony pulled that shit, we know what the PS4 Neo is. If they pulled that shit,
Listen, Sony's strategy right now, to be honest, if I was Sony, this is what I would do. I would talk about the Neo now, but what I would say is why wait till 2017 when you can have, 4K gaming now, even though it's not native 4K. Say, we will give you, we giving you VR now. We're giving you 4K gaming now. No need to wait. That's what Sony should do. And then start working on the PS5. But as you see, based on what Phil says, there's no more.
we'll see. And we jumped right to the end. We jumped.
No,
right-
I'm just saying, like,
No, I know, but we jumped
They-
right to the end. We didn't talk about like Final Fantasy 15. What do you think about that demo? Confirmed tougher than Kratos.
confirm what?
Confirmed tougher than Kratos. They destroyed its arm.
I don't understand.
It was a fucking
the-
Titan, dude. They were fighting a fucking Titan.
Oh.
He took a punch to the fucking face by a Titan at the beginning of the fucking gameplay trailer when they were playing it. It's like
Hey,
he
it's an
swiped him and then
RPG.
the Titan punched him in the face. That was the funniest
True,
shit
but-
ever. He couldn't move out of the way. He's like, oh shit! Boom!
Yeah, he couldn't move from any of the stuff. But it's
Yeah,
like the
you
guys
gotta
were playing like
duck
they
it.
couldn't play.
Yeah, they were playing it like they're oh fuck, this isn't what we're supposed to play. We're supposed to play some other part. Yeah, I guess he had a duck. He got it at the end. You saw where he was ducking underneath it, and then hitting it. Then they froze the shit and fucking broke it. I was like, oh man, you just shattered his fucking arm, dickheads. What kind of fucking cunts are you? Fucking destroying his arm. What did he ever do to you except for punch you in the face? When did punching someone in the face deserve their arm to be torn off? It looked cool. It did look cool, at least from my point of view. And I was watching it, of course, on a phone. About Dead Rising 4, dude. How fucking awesome does that game look? Frank West is back. I couldn't tell anything else. I saw the gameplay, but I don't know. Did they announce anything else? Did they announce co-op or anything?
Yeah, but they didn't say what. No, they. But you know what impressed me?
What?
Forza Horizon 3.
Oh my fucking
The fact that you can just jump
dude.
in and out of games just like that.
Dude, you can go the whole fucking...
That.
You can go with you and 3 other friends through the whole fucking single-player campaign.
Yep.
How awesome is that?
You know, and everybody on different consoles, on PC. That
is fucking sweet.
That I was like, yep, this is the future. This is what we're talking
It
about.
looks so amazing. It looks so fucking amazing. I hope. See, that's a game. That's a game that will look even more amazing on the fucking new console in 2017, because you'll be playing the PC.
Oh, did you see Rob Ferguson's tweet?
What?
That Gears of War 4 is gonna be a Scorpio. What I want to remember, like basically when you get it and you put it in when the Scorpio comes out, it'll upgrade it.
That's fucking nice.
Like you said, it'll be Scorpio enabled. But I guess with the whole UWP.
Last night, Bethesda, they said that as far as the new version of Skyrim, if you own the Steam version and all the DLCs for it, or if you have the Legendary version, you're getting the upgrade for free. So that's why there's not a PC version. They're just going to upgrade the PC version for free. It looks like.
What about people on the
so
console
you guys
version?
you think Far Cry is going to be on PlayStation VR?
No. No.
Why not?
Far Cry? Like what? Far Cry
It's
what?
not Far Cry. Not Far Cry.
Fallout?
That game when you play no Fallout.
Fallout? No, it can barely handle fucking Fallout now, dude. It can barely handle Fallout as it is. There's no fucking way it's gonna be on fucking VR. Not a chance. It'll be on VR. I don't even know if they can do VR.
Yeah, but remember
you gotta remember they gotta have 90 frames a second.
It's gonna give it more processing power.
No, it's gotta have 90 frames a second. Right? It can't be 30, it can't be 60, it has to be 90. To get that smooth experience. 60 is doable, right? So they might be able to do it with the new PlayStation, but that's pushing it, dude. The Neo. They might be able to do it with the Neo, but that's still pushing it. Like, you really need 90 frames a second. That's from everything I hear, you need 90 frames a second. And
but you know, I had that question, and I said I wanted to ask Tor. Do you think they'll sell a version of the PS Neo without the breakout box? Because if you have the breakout box was to help the vanilla PS4, right? The original PS4.
They say it's not, but it's bullshit.
But if you have the Neo that has more capabilities, do you still need that breakout box?
I have no fucking clue. We won't know tonight. We should know tonight. They need to fucking let people know tonight. People need to know well ahead of time. So there's people who are going to pre-order the fucking pre-order.
But my question is, did they say they're not taking it to E3, or did they say it's not going to be mentioned?
They said they're not going to show it at E3. They said
so it still could be
said
mentioned.
the Neo was not going to be at E3, but that doesn't mean they won't talk about it, right? Just because the actual Neo won't be at E3. The Scorpio wasn't at E3 either, but they still talked about it.
Mm-mm.
I don't know, dude.
So
It'll be
I
interesting.
I said I have to eat some crow. You remember 2 shows ago when I gave Phil Spencer some shit?
For what?
I guess I gotta kind of go back on my words. I guess this is now becoming his era. Out with the Don Mattrick and in
how
with
he
the Phil
closed
Spencer
down
now.
stuff and did shit. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think he wanted to do any of that stuff, but sometimes you have to cut off, like Gwent. Remember? Sometimes you have to lose a round in order to win one, to win the game.
Mm. But Major Nelson did an interview on Gamer Tag, and he said that was Phil's thing from the time he came in. He wants to build the most powerful console.
Well, Quell called it. Quell had the right idea on what they were going to do. So
Yep,
everybody else is a wrongers.
dude. And
Wrong as
I fucking said it, dude.
Yeah, I don't think Quell didn't let us know.
As soon as they announced it, dude, I was on fucking WhatsApp. You need to get on our WhatsApp, dude. You got WhatsApp?
I don't.
Yeah, Steve G, do you? Hmm?
I don't. I have this new thing, the Discord.
No, I mean on your phone.
Yeah, that's
WhatsApp.
Discord. No, yeah.
WhatsApp
Is this
is how
app called WhatsApp? Is
yeah,
like a
WhatsApp is like
messaging
our
app.
text. It's so that we could talk together without. It's like 99 cents a year or some shit. First year is free. The second year costs.
No, it's free.
No, it's 99 cents
No,
a
it's
year.
free all the time for me.
For you maybe, but for everybody else, it's 99 cents a year. I can handle that though. I won't even notice it. What was afterwards? So, dude, Forza Horizon. We kind of kicked off of Forza Horizon. What'd you think?
Mm.
Like
Man.
the game looked amazing on my phone, but it's hard to tell. I wish I could see. I'm gonna have to watch that shit.
Forza Horizon. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to watch
I
that
think
shit.
the last one I bought was 5. I'm getting Forza Horizon 2. 3.
3. It looked
I'm getting
fucking
Forza Horizon.
amazing, dude. It looks so amazing.
Mhm.
That, you know what we can do? That'd be a good shared
Hey.
account. That'd be a great shared account.
But did you guys see that in the go back to the conference when they were talking? You see the word share came up. I believe they're gonna bring back those share capabilities.
Dude, that would be so awesome. That'd be great. But no, we can put that on our shared account. Then 2 people can play it, and I can play it from the PC.
Oh word!
Haha! All 3 of us can play it then. How fucking
Mhm.
awesome is that?
Oh
We'll
man,
have to talk.
It looks
We'll have to talk to him. Hold
it
on a
looks
second. Let me see.
fantastic though. It looks fantastic.
It
What?
does. Oh my god, I want to fucking play it so bad.
No.
I want to play it so bad. All right. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing.
Who
We all want to play. What'd you think of Gwent, the Witcher card game?
You know, in playing The Witcher, I never played that game.
Never played it. I'm not a big fan of
No.
Gwent. I like the dice game, dice poker game. That was pretty fun, but I wasn't a big fan of the Gwent. So, I haven't even played it. Apparently, Torrance had an etching on that controller, but I can't see it on the fucking thing. Here, let me.
So where did he make it, on Microsoft's store?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna copy and paste it into the chat. Maybe it'll show it actually. I'm not sure if it'll pop up anything. There you go. It won't show it. But if you click on that link, it'll show his thing. But I don't see the etching. He said there's an etching. There's supposed to be an etching on there, but
All right, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
where's his ABV V&M design? Share this design. See, he said share this design, but I didn't see it. The etching. I'm not sure where the etching is. Add laser engraving. dude, because I was thinking about it. If for us, like we should die. If I can get fucking if shit works out, if shit breaks right for me, I'd like to buy us all one of these controllers. Right? Like a fucking Fanzone controller. It'll be pink and a different kind of pink. So I'm just kidding. I don't know what colors it'd be. The Warzone. The Fanzone is like darker colors, right? We'll have to have a Fanzone. There's so many fucking colors, dude. It's so fucking awesome, but I want to close this or I'll get stuck in this shit.
I think I got pics of all of the pics that he had on his page from the created controller.
On whose page?
Tours on the Xbox store.
There it is. Yeah, but I don't. Do you see the etching? I don't see the etching. The etching's supposed to be at the bottom, isn't it? Or right? Or am I just stupid? Am I an idiot? I mean, am I blind? Is what I mean.
I'm not seeing it yet, but
apparently there's supposed to be an etching on it, but I don't see it. There were a lot of people that were fucking excited during the Microsoft press conference. Even Alpha Omega Sin was like, I haven't played Gears in a long time, but I'm...
They probably have about 3 games I'm going to buy, so they did pretty well.
Let's see. There was a lot. So I want Recore. Recore looks cool. I want Horizons 2. God damn it. I fucking hate this shit. Fucking Jesse Rogers. La bitch James. Every time I click on that, I laugh my ass off. Close that. I don't want to close that. So I want Forza Horizon, Dead Rising 4, Recore, Scalebound, Sea of Thieves, Gears of War. What about State of Decay 2? That's one I missed. I missed that one.
That's probably one I wouldn't get, but I'm thinking Recore and Halo Wars 2 and Gears of War 4.
No Horizons 3?
I never finished Horizon 2. I still play it sometimes, but where's it set? What's Horizon 3's environment?
Australia. The first thing I saw was someone fucking posting a picture of Chevy Chase running over, or no, it wasn't Chevy Chase. It was the Evil Dead guy running over a kangaroo. and a fucking mobile home mobile, whatever the fuck they're called. I'm excited for State of Decay 2. I am. What about the fucking Minecraft announcement? I don't know if that affects you, but it affects a lot of families that have kids that play some on mobile and some on PC.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Minecraft. That's all.
Okay.
Like sometimes I watch the let's play people who make their own weird games out of Minecraft, but I'm not really doing it much myself anymore.
So what do you think the Limbo devs, what is it called? Inside? What do you think of that game?
Didn't they show that before last year?
Yeah, I think they showed just like a little short trailer of it. I might pick it up on a sale or something. What about the Division Underground?
Well, I never got the Division, so...
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, dude. I wanted it, but I didn't get it. We talked about Tekken 7. What about the Xbox Play at Anywhere shit?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think it's a pro PC. I think it's a pro gamer I think it's good. I think it's good for Xbox players. I think it's good for PC gamers. And I see no reason why people should be angry. Why would people be angry that Microsoft's supporting another one of their platforms? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably going to buy most of these games on the PC, so I'm not angry.
Well, you're not fucking buying them on Steam. That's what I told somebody. I'm like, dude. He's like, I'm just going to buy these games on Steam. No, you're fucking not. You're going to buy them on the Windows Store.
I'm probably getting Titanfall 2 on Origin.
Yeah.
And Ubisoft. I don't remember anything I really liked at Ubisoft except for the South Park game. That probably will be on Steam, but it's a lot of their things come out on Ubi first. Like if you want to play your Far Cry first and get the best deal, you're going to be on the Ubisoft Uplay, because that's what Green Man or somebody's going to sell you is the Uplay version. I'm just used to the idea of going to their little launcher module now. I guess I'm trained.
What about... I don't know. I'm looking at this. Ubisoft,
just keep in mind, I haven't seen the whole... I haven't seen the whole Microsoft conference yet, so some of it I'm not going to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's I missed a little bit. I'm going to have to fucking...
I think I missed about the first 45 minutes of it, and it was like almost 2 hours. Well, I came in the middle.
Oh, a new Sniper Elite game? Delayed till 2017?
I'm amazed how many people with Sniper Elite 3, they think that giant tank at the end at the end of the mission was like a heavy gear or a metal gear. Like they don't know about the mouse and the rat, that they were like actual designs that were never built, but they were in the works when the war ended. It's weird talking to people that don't know that. They think that was like a totally made up thing. That giant tank ship at the end of 3. I'm like, no, that was a real thing. They just didn't build it. They didn't have time to build it.
Fucking
like the Rot was a real thing. They wanted to make a land battleship. I mean, I don't know.
They wanted. Remember, they were building that cannon on a railway. The huge ass fucking rail cannon that was supposed to sit on the rails on a train.
Yeah, they made lots of super guns. Hold on a sec. I'm trying to find an image of the Rot that was a planned.
Halo 2, Halo Wars 2 will not have crossplay.
Somehow it felt like everything was moving in slow motion.
Not ruled out for the future.
If I didn't react, things could have got messy in a hurry.
Trials of Blood Dragon.
Yeah, I was trying to ask you about that earlier. That they took the Trials thing and made a Blood Dragon version, which is kind of funny, I think. See, that's a rough scale diagram of how big the Rot would have been, which means rat next to the mouse and a bunch of other German tanks. It was real big.
Your accent is so adorable you could forget to say anything
it had
at
two
all
of the
and just turn those vowels
the
into
things
words
that they ran the German
up.
destroyers with. Two of the turbines was supposed to run it, one for each of the treads.
Jesus, dude.
It was a real thing.
Would that thing even been able to move around? How?
Well, the mouse, which was the biggest tank they ever built, wasn't ready to go when they captured it. It didn't have a real gun, a real working gun. It was just a big motorized thing. Yeah, they were gonna put destroyer turbines in there. I have no idea what the fuel requirement would have been, though. It's probably would have had to have tankers going along with it the whole damn way.
Like the whole inside would have had to been a fuel tank.
A lot of it, yeah.
Or that, or you fucking figure out how to make it a nuclear tank, right?
They know how to make a nuclear reactor then. Fission reactors were still, freaky. They could make them, but they couldn't make them safe where like military guys could use them, or you could put them in town.
How
Anyway,
how
though.
fucking scary would that be? If
Well,
you
they
made
would
something
probably
like-
they would probably kill it with a bomber because it wouldn't be able to get out of the way of a bomber fast enough. So
No. But
it's probably just a
no.
bad idea.
How badass would that be to roll into like an insurgent held town though? Like if you were in Iraq or fucking Iran or something, and you just rolled up into a fucking town with that thing. Would people just give up?
Well, it might work for propaganda, but
Dude.
I think aircraft pretty much kill that thing dead.
Yeah, but as for fucking taking out insurgent strong points, I mean it would just be it would be scary. Think about if you're just some guy, dude, and you're like, what?
Yeah, but
And
like
you
a Russian
run out!
rocket truck could probably,
Yeah, you run out.
a Russian rocket truck could probably shred that thing up though. Or an in-place artillery.
It depends on how fucking thick that plate is.
Well, it can't be that thick or the shit wouldn't move on the land.
Dude, how many wheels does this fucking thing have?
I don't know. I don't think they ever actually built it. They were designing it, but it was a real plan though. That's the point.
Yeah, but I would.
Everybody who plays Sniper 3 thinks it was like a Metal Gear kind of thing, or like it was just made up. And I'm like, no, it was based on real shit. Just I don't think it ever got built because the war ended too soon.
But that would
And
be,
probably this.
that would be.
You would think
anti-rocket.
You'd think they would-
rockets won't work on it.
enough rockets to work on it.
Yeah, grenade.
You can fire barrages at it.
Yeah, I just don't think it would work very well unless you you tore the treads out.
Well, yeah. That's how you stop 80% of the heavy tanks
Those treads are gonna be
until the
fucking.
squash heads.
Dude, those treads are gonna be fucking thick as hell, though. Those treads aren't gonna be like a fucking tank tread.
Either that or they're going to have to replace those treads constantly while the damn thing's running. Like it stops every 30 miles, gets new treads. Has like a whole fleet of tender trucks and stuff to help it run. I'm sure there's a lot of practicality problems with it, but
Yeah, it would be.
the idea was to build a land ship.
It would be impractical in wet weather, though, right?
Oh yeah. You wouldn't want that thing in Europe during the rainy season. It'd sink. You know.
I think that it would have to have more than 2 treads, wouldn't it? You'd want you'd want a tread in the middle, wouldn't you?
I'm not sure, but I think it has double treads within the 2 tread wells. Like that's actually 4 treads.
Oh.
But I don't know for sure anymore. It's been a while since I looked at it. Anyway, I think Microsoft did pretty well. I think Ubisoft did pretty well, although they had some weird shit there.
I think some people were
They're
like,
all going to get bought by.
I think I've learned something. Stop fucking playing like multiplayer on the stage. It just sounds bad, right?
I just can't get over a Ghost Recon game where you're riding on a bike for over half of the demo. That's not Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
That is not a Ghost Recon game. That's not what you do in Ghost Recon games.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of that, so I don't know. From what I saw, the only thing that I'm really interested in the Ghost Recon, right? Because I'm interested in anything that's open world and has co-op.
Yeah, it looks like a good game. It just doesn't look like a Ghost Recon game. Like they got the wrong damn name on it or something.
Watch Dogs 2 DLC coming to PS4 first.
Yep, they were real proud of that. I don't know why.
That's not something you announce at your own press conference, dude. Ubisoft, poor.
I didn't see that much interest in Watch Dogs 2 when they were playing it.
Yeah.
It looks like they got rid of the Google Glass type thing, and now it's more about drones and shit.
What's For Honor?
For Honor is the thing where samurais, Vikings, and knights all fight. And it was originally, I think, a big multiplayer title, and now it has a single-player campaign where there's like an evil, like woman in armor called Apollyon making them all fight. Like that's the reason why there are samurai fighting knights fighting Vikings. Like they had to have a reason instead of just it would be cool. So they made up a story about it. So I guess some sadistic force is making them fight for glory and whatever, feeding off death. I don't know.
So the South Park is interesting.
Yep, I'd probably get that.
Yeah, the Ghost Recon looks interesting, and that's about fucking it.
You don't like Steep, huh?
I don't see. I don't know, dude. I need more. I'm looking at it. The concept. The concept doesn't interest me.
Yeah. It's an open world extreme sports thing. It's kind of like, I guess you could say it's kind of like Burnout Paradise for snowboarding and skiing and wingsuits and parachutes and that kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. We'll see.
The snowboarding looked just like SSX without grinding. Like they didn't have any grinding. They just had, getting down the slope. But it looked okay.
Are you jumping out of a helicopter onto the slope?
No, you come in on a paraglider sail, like and then you land, and then you wingsuit to the next area, and then you get your skis out or something. I don't know. That's what it looks like. It looks okay though.
Fucking wingsuits.
But I think South Park was the best. They had Trey Parker and Matt Stone come out, and they're starting to look old. And they were talking about a little gay fish who wants his mother to go to heaven, like ripping on Kanye. It's so bad. Oh God, poor Kanye.
Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah, they were actually pushing the damn movie. Not a video game, a movie.
Moving in slow motion.
Which I thought sucked.
If I didn't react, things could have got
We have Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender's in it. And Jeremy Irons.
It was happening so fast.
Dude, these fucking auto starts on fucking Chrome need to stop. Why is Chrome allowing fucking shit to auto start on my computer?
Well, you probably need to turn off some of your JavaScript or something.
Jesus! Never should fucking should in any fucking thing. Never should fucking Flash ever start automatically ever in any browser.
I don't disagree with you.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, GameSpot? Why the fuck are you allowing this shit to happen? It's them putting it as that. So, fucking assholes. Are you excited for the Sony press conference?
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know.
I'm curious.
I'm curious as well.
I have heard nothing except their Neo, which sounds like it's a disappointment and a bad idea. So I don't know.
I mean, next to the Scorpio, it doesn't hold. Look, it's one thing, right? Listen, it's one thing if you're a little underpowered, but to be so significantly underpowered. The difference between the Scorpio and the fucking PlayStation 4 Neo, the specs that were released, is a fucking PlayStation 4.
Hey, I found a picture of a model of the Land Cruiser Rat. It looks like there's 3 treads in each treadwell.
Is there?
It's got 6.
Jesus, so fucking huge. Wow.
But it's a model, so
yeah.
You don't know how much of that.
Yeah, how much the model guy fucking put in. I still haven't watched the new Dragon Ball Z. I watched it, but only in Japanese. So I have to watch that shit. Trunks. Future Trunks is back. Ubisoft giving away a free PC game every month this year.
Trying to do the origin thing.
I don't know, dude. What do you have to do? June's free game is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. All you have to do to claim your game is head over to the Ubi 30 page and click Get Game Now. You gotta log in, maybe. Daniel Lawson, log in. Ubi 30, understand. I understand that this game has an age rating which defines who the game content is suitable for. Do it.
I'll put it on the thing here in a second when it finishes loading.
Let me see if I even have Uplay PC. I don't even have Uplay PC. I've got to download this shit. So it looks like Gwent is going to be crossplay. So crossplay between Xbox and GOG confirmed, right?
I think so. I'll be honest, I didn't pay a lot of attention during Gwent or the Elder Scrolls battle cards or whatever the shit it was.
Yeah, I'm not really cared about those things. A lot of people played more Gwent than they played the game, but not me. I enjoy my gameplay.
Well, it reminds me of Caravan in the Fallout Nevada game. Except that was just played with normal cards, but like nobody had a full deck of cards, so if you had a rare card, it was really cool.
I accept the friend's request. Alright, so grab Prince of Persia today. Prince of Persia is in there. My games, free games. The Crew is free. Heroes Online. Magic Heroes Online? Is that an MMO? The Settlers. Flashback demo. The Flashback game should be free. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm level 27 though. How's that? Play Assassin's Creed 3. Welcome, play Assassin. I'm missing one from Assassin's Creed 3. I've only got 265 Uplay points. Alright. That's great. I wonder what the next games are going to be. They're not going to give away a lot of games. Just with 7. Prince of Persia's not that great. I close that. Do you already link it? Let me look. I can link it maybe if I still have it up. I don't have it up. I do have it up. God damn it. Copy. God fucking shit! I need a new mouse. This mouse sucks. That fucking those treads look awesome, by the way. Oh, you did post it already. I posted it as well. Double post. Yeah, so just go to fucking Ubisoft and Ubi30 and download your free game. I downloaded it. I didn't download it, but I added it.
I got it downloaded, or it's downloading.
I'm not gonna fucking download it. For what reason? Fuck
It started downloading.
Oh, automatically? Automatically?
Yeah.
I like how
1.8
I like how on
gigs.
NeoCaf so many people are saying I eat crow.
Well, it's nice to see them wake up and go, okay,
It's so nice to see people.
Microsoft did something right once.
320 gigabits. Is that GDDR5X? That's not fucking. That's not XMS, is that? Like XMS is like 4.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
The fucking memory speed.
No,
This,
the specs on the Scorpio.
yeah, someone's saying a 384-bit bus running at 700 megahertz or 7,000 megahertz. Can we compare? Can we have a comparison between Xbox One, PS4, PS4 Neo, and a GTX 1080, please? I'm a tech noob. I don't know how many people want to compare. Like, there's a comparison for the Xbox Scorpio, and it's called an R9 480. Dumbasses, why are you using the 1080 as a fucking comparison?
About it. They're just gonna fight about it. That's what they do.
Someone said, "Why would anybody buy a Slim if this was right around the corner?" To which somebody replied, "Because it's not right around the corner. It's a fucking year and a half away. It is really a year and a half away."
Well, the Slim has a UHD Blu-ray player. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's not bad. That's one of the cheapest Blu-ray players, 4K Blu-ray players, right?
Yeah. Ultra HD, one of the 4Ks.
Yeah, high dynamic range, right? Doesn't have HDR.
Yeah, it has HDR.
If I had a 4K TV, dude, I'd buy it. I don't. I was at a Walmart that had a fucking 60-inch 4K television for $560. It was a Samsung. Someone posted the test of the hydrogen bomb after they posted a Neo picture.
Megaton.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Amazatron versus Megaton, the old days.
Yeah.
Xbox versus was it GameCube? GameCube was the Megaton. It turned out they were getting a Naruto game.
Yeah.
That was the Megaton.
Well, Xbox 360 got that fucking. Then I still think they had the best Naruto game. Naruto and then Naruto: The Broken Bonds.
Yeah, but like the first Naruto game I think was on the GameCube, and
Yeah.
that's what everybody was calling Megaton on the news groups and the forums at the time. That was the big Megaton. I think IGN is where it started.
I
The
wish
IGN forums.
I wonder if Ubisoft
But they were-
ever put this out.
Everybody thought that that Nintendo was going to buy Sega, and that Sonic was coming to Nintendo forever. They were like Megaton, and then it was like, no, it turns out that it's just Naruto. There's a Naruto game coming, because back then Naruto was just something in V-Jump magazine.
Yeah.
It was just the manga was being put in V-Jump magazine, so they were excited that there was going to be a Naruto game. And then Naruto blew up and blew Inuyasha off the stage, like, goodbye Inuyasha, you're stupid now. Naruto is everything.
Naruto did become everything, though. It's huge.
And then Naruto, the only thing that really challenged it was that stupid that Luffy D monkey pirate shit. I can't remember the name of it.
One Piece.
One Piece, yeah. Yeah.
Same. This is the megaton we deserve. Scorpio. This is the megaton we deserve.
Well, one guy I saw, he put Scorpio more like Scorpio, am I right?
Yeah.
And they were like, shut up, Xbot. He was trying to provoke the PS4 people into talking shit about it.
During Scalebound, so I was like, somebody needs to be on there after the show and just walk up and be like, now that's a giant crab. The fucking
what did you
the
think?
original PlayStation 3 announcement?
Yeah, but that looked like an awkward game to me. I didn't.
I think that the
it looks like it's not going to play well.
It looks like the dragons are overpowered.
It looks like the dragons kind of hover and you slowly move them into position, and they flap their wings.
They're like
the center of the camera.
They look like air support, right?
Yeah, and it doesn't look like something you'd have a lot of fun playing.
Yeah,
it may be more fun than I think because some games.
It's a year of fucking way, probably.
Like that game Dishonored.
Yeah.
Dishonored is a lot of fun for me to play, but I can't watch anybody else play it. It's the most boring game to watch.
Oh my fucking god!
So
that's what I said at the fucking Bethesda conference. I'm like, why are you playing this game? This game is so fucking boring to watch. You're sneaking around, you're crawling around, picking a guy up and stabbing him, and nobody
Then you're
cares.
slowing down time.
Yeah.
You're slowing down time and getting ready to.
Oh my fucking god! This is something you release on Twitch, right, or a fucking video or something, and people who want to see the gameplay can watch it and skip it or whatever the fuck. But you don't do this during the fucking conference, not at the end.
I gotta admit though, it made me want to buy the game though.
I'll probably buy the game because I love the first game. But they didn't show anything. They didn't show anything of Corvo.
They were doing that
Corvo fucking gameplay.
Yeah, they showed him with his mask off, but that was they're trying to sell the new character.
That's not gameplay though. I want to see Corvo. Is he like more aggressive or is this?
They said he's gonna be very similar to how he was but powered up.
Good.
But anyway, all I know is I like that thing.
He's gonna wear his mask though. That's what
I like that thing where they were in the mansion and they were looking through the device, and they were seeing the past and the dilapidated present.
Were you playing the bad guy in that situation?
I don't know, but it looked cool as shit. It was a good twist on that old. Now you go into the ghost realm and everything's different. It was a good twist on that kind of gameplay. Or were you going to the dead man? Was it Dead Man? What was that? I know that they did it in Blood Omen.
Yeah,
that
Blood
kind
Omen
of stuff.
Did it.
Is Dead Man the name of it?
Singularity did it?
Yeah, Singularity did it with time. Yeah, Singularity did it with time instead of just changes, But yeah. Is that Dead Man? Is that the name of that series that was Acclaim had?
I don't know.
It was like a voodoo assassin guy. And he could enter the ghost world.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because someone thought that was I'll never forget it. Back when podcasts were new, they weren't called podcasts. They were called shit. I can't even remember what they called them. Netcast or something like that.
Yeah, downloadable audio format.
Yeah. Well, so anyways, it was a Dreamcast podcast. And fucking this guy accidentally bought that game, and I think it was Shadow something.
Shadow Man, yeah.
Shadow Man.
Yeah.
So he thought it was fucking. He thought it was fucking. I'm fucking.
Soul Reaver.
Soul Reaver, right? He thought it was Soul Reaver, which looks so much better on the Dreamcast, by the way.
Yeah.
He thought it was Soul Reaver, and he bought it, and he was mistaken. Highly mistaken. And it wasn't a very good game, as far as I can remember. This guy says, so here's the plan. Sell my Xbox One, play everything on a PC in the meantime, and see if this bad boy is worth the asking price at the time of launch. Why sell your Xbox One? There's like no reason to sell your Xbox One. unless you need to finance your fucking. I'm gonna go to the last. All this is early shit. So much fucking.
I would sell my Xbox One if it would get me a like a chunk of the new console maybe, and if everything would just port over. You know, like upgrading a phone.
Xenon in the HD era. It's Scorpio beyond generations. Scorpio even gives you back your hair. Gives you your hair back.
Man, they're being so fucking salty that Microsoft did
Just
something
announced,
that
Dev's
people
making
wanted.
games now for Xbox One can toggle a scaling option for Scorpio.
They're just being salty, man. It's just sad. Microsoft might have outmaneuvered Sony, and they don't know, and they're all salty about it. They want to piss on it.
They had to announce it. If they're giving developers the fucking Scorpio now, they had to announce the Scorpio. It already gotten out, right? So that if it was pointless, it was pointless not to announce it, so that there's no confusion, right?
Yeah, I figured they'd want to be real careful talking about it, and they'd want to release it. You know, maybe in the fall they'd start talking about it coming out next year. Remember how they did Kinect originally? They had that ridiculous.
Oh, they're showing it right now. Hold on.
Okay,
a second.
so it you know, we had a bunch of goals. First of all, we wanted to really make this thing as small as possible. So it is 40% smaller. So in order to do that, the design and engineering team work close together to from the inside out. Starting with doing things like integrating the power supply. So getting that on the inside.
So they did integrate the power supply.
Really making it efficient. And then we've actually pushed the envelope of injection molding.
This damn thing,
to create that
I clicked on that link and it loaded up in my
we call
Ubisoft page.
Wow. So
That's
it's a very complicated
That's so
injection
weird.
tool. But by doing that, we have a very
Right now I'm watching a
sound,
Gear VR camera ad. So
That's pretty badass.
So
That little power button there.
Yeah, so I want to point a couple things out here, Jeff. Is the power button is
You can
it's an
put your
actual
phone on
physical
your
button.
head.
Go ahead and click that, and you can kind of hear
Can
it going
I
there.
Oh,
plug
the
it
power
in?
button's
So
physical.
if we have we were told there's no power.
Power right here.
Okay.
Wait, you keep talking.
Is that just the S?
So you can see the power. The power supplies, and a lot of people.
That's the
want to
S,
see that.
right?
I don't know if we can
Yeah.
get a close up of the back here, but a lot of people want.
It
to
is quite
see
a
the
bit
ports
smaller.
on the back. And Carl, why don't you go through what the ports are on the back while Jeff kind of.
Oh no,
goes
they
and plugs
kept the
things in back there.
HDMI
That's how
in.
we do it on YouTube.
Yeah, so what we've done is, we have the main power port here. We have two HDMIs, HDMI in, HDMI out.
Yep.
We have two USBs.
USB 3.
Yep. And one of these.
you gotta buy an
adapter.
you gotta buy an adapter to use your crap. That's
And then we
It's
also
beautiful.
free.
have our,
I guess it's free.
Ethernet and an optical port.
Optical audio out, and of
Optical
course
audio
there's
out.
there's
And then we have our.
Now on the front, we've got a couple things going on here which are really special. Why don't you
USB
explain
port right
that?
in front there, too.
Yeah, USB.
Kinda
port.
looks like a
We'll
steam
pull
machine,
we'll
doesn't it?
Pull this label off here.
So the design team, we spent a lot of time listening to the customers.
Yep.
And from the Xbox One, the original one, what we found was that people wanted to find things on the front panel more easily.
Yeah.
So this front panel design now, you have the pairing button is right up front. We brought a USB port to the front panel, so it's easy access. On the last one, it was on the side. And then with the idea.
Too
of
bad it's
choice,
bright white.
with this small, compact,
it
more
comes in
modern
black.
design, we've done something a little extra special.
Yeah, so that's what you'll notice. What's interesting here is there's actually an infrared blaster on board here. I know there's a lot of people that use, they watch TV. And
Oh, they
their
added the
cable box or
infrared
their
blaster
AV
from the
system to
Kinect
yeah,
onto the
plug it in.
system.
They plug it in, or excuse me, they want to control. So the IR blaster is there. So if you have a Kinect, you can of course use that IR blaster, or if you don't, you just powered it up.
Oh wow.
There she is.
Glowing.
There she
It's
is.
glowing.
I like that the light is green instead of white.
Now I want to point out something. There were some questions on the internet earlier
Yeah,
about.
do you get a controller or not?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
they're
it's
going to have a
so
controller.
right.
There
So
were
video
people
made-
reporting
what-
that
so
there was
what the
going to be a
video got
controller.
across that confused a couple of folks was this is our new controller. Now it's the design, of course, is based on our award-winning Xbox One controller.
Right.
Comes with batteries are included.
Yeah.
But what I want to point out here is that this it's got the textured grips under here.
Yeah.
But this, go ahead and see it together.
Yeah.
This also has Bluetooth on it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it has
So
Bluetooth.
you're using, of course, the proprietary 2.4 gigahertz communication, which we've refined to be faster,
Yeah.
and it's much more stable for Xbox One. But if you want to play with your PC and PC gaming, this now has a Bluetooth radio stack on board.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So cook at PC or Windows or Xbox.
Yeah, so that's what that's kind of what the video was trying to get across.
I
is
wonder
you
if you
buy
can
the
Bluetooth it up
controller
to
separately, of course.
Separately. Okay.
to your
So we are
phone
selling
or
that. In
tablet.
fact, before I forget,
Yeah.
I want to point out you saw that we announced, and I know Aaron was on earlier
Yeah.
talking about the
Play anywhere.
No, the controllers you can
yeah,
design.
yes.
Those controllers will have Bluetooth in them.
Okay.
So when you go and design your controller, it
Yeah.
will have Bluetooth in
Okay,
it.
so controllers, you can play anywhere with the controllers
Yeah, you
as well,
absolutely
I
can
guess,
play anywhere.
right?
So I was just going through the unboxing.
Fantastic.
You can see we clerks include an HDMI cable. Now,
Yeah.
what we're not talking about, what we haven't talked about up until this point, is this console.
Yeah.
will do 4K video.
I know, that's right.
So we're really excited about that. So if you're in,
think
if
this
your,
is
if
being
your
recorded.
system
This audio
is
is being
ready, you
recorded.
have
I hope
4K.
so.
It does HDR. So
Yeah.
some of our HDR games
It
that are
is.
coming out, we announced Gears.
Yep.
Of course, is going to have beautiful HDR. So if you've got a display at home that can do it,
Yeah.
this console will do it. Of course, you can use your Blu-ray,
Yeah.
4K
I'm trying to
video
get my,
discs
YouTube
in here
feed
as well.
for
So this is and now
Sony
here's what's
set up
really
here,
interesting. Put
so
it
I
down,
don't have
Jeff.
to
You guys
look
are
for it
gonna
later.
want
Do I have to unplug it?
Yeah, plug it down because I want to show you
Click,
something that's
put it in
really
the link
interesting.
too. When you
A
find
lot of
it.
people, let's go ahead and get a nice tight shot of this.
Yes.
A lot of people have asked, how big is it compared to the original Xbox One?
Yes.
This is how big.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
I see.
Completely. I mean,
See,
look at
see,
that.
that's how you hide it at home, right? Because you put it inside of it. So it's like,
But you can see the difference in size is pretty amazing. So for those of you at home
cool.
that are wondering how much smaller this is,
Yeah.
Carl, how much smaller is it?
It's 40% smaller.
40% smaller.
that's amazing. Well, very, very cool, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll leave the new one out so
Yeah.
people can see it.
So-
Major Nelson, great to
Always
see you.
good to see you,
Carl,
Jeff.
this, it's a beautiful
Controller
beautiful
included.
design.
Thank you.
Amazing. The Xbox One S coming this August.
Coming
right?
this August, starting at $299.
Okay.
And then it goes all the way up. We've got this. One more thing.
Oh, we
have
gotta
to-
go,
do we have
Larry.
any more? This
Oh, the vertical stand.
It
Okay.
actually has a vertical stand that
Okay.
that Carl will snap it in here.
Oh, the
Yes.
vertical stand comes with the fucking console.
We knew that people wanted to be able to put this in multiple locations in their
Right.
home. And so adding the stand, what you're able to do is you just simply snap it on,
Yep.
And you're off to the
wow.
races.
and now you can
cool.
put it anywhere.
So there you go.
All right. Very impressive, guys, and hopefully I can take this home tonight. Right.
Absolutely.
That's on the record. All right.
Oh, that one? No!
Exactly. I just got an Xbox One S. Thanks very much, guys. Take
Thank
care.
you.
We'll see you
Thank you.
soon. Larry, appreciate it. All right, over to Jackie. I gotta go plug this in at home.
Wait, aren't we gonna like play Thumb Wars for it or something? That's not cool. All right, let's check out what's
What the hell
trending
kind
in
of
the
name
social
is
medias
Jax
all day long. We've
Tranquita?
been talking to you
I
through
don't
Instagram,
know.
through
What
Facebook,
kind of mega
and through
hippie
Twitter at
parents
the
did she
hashtag
have?
YouTube
Holy
Three.
shit.
That might be her
We showed you
husband's
3
name. Does she
amazing
got a
trailers in
ring?
the
I
last
can't
hour, and
tell.
all 3 of them are getting really
Was she
big
named by
buzz
an
on the
AI
internet.
or something?
First
I think
one
so.
up here
From the
being-
cyberpunk
the Xbox
future?
One, we just added that one on in because
She's
guess
made it
what?
out of
It's looking
vinyl?
Damn sexy, and I agree. That is a sexy machine. Ghost Recon.
I'm bitching about
Looks
people's names.
lit.
That's not
That
very
is from
cool.
Fatboy
I'm sorry.
Slim.
That's a
Another
weird name,
game
though, when your name
that's
is
getting a lot of
Trax.
love
Yeah.
is Watch Dogs over here. We have Daniel Cross. Okay, I love this, this meme here. This is what I would look like if I was trying to hack a computer. Just completely lost. The memes have begun. The day has officially started. I love this one over here for Watch Dogs.
I think I like
Martin
GameStop better than
is a
IGN because they don't put
muffin.
techno
Can't wait
music
for
behind
Chad to get him
everything.
and Watch Dogs.
All the
Is
time.
it weird to have a crush on a video game character? Is that allowed? I feel like it's allowed.
His name is
Moving on
crazy.
down the line, this one right here is going to make all of you folks out there jealous. Atomic Oracle says, guess who is standing in line to play at Battlefield 1? This girl, B. Jelly. Of course, we all are. She's hanging probably with all the stars who got a chance to get their hands on the game yesterday, like Jamie Foxx, Zac Efron, Wiz Khalifa, all these big names. Moving on over here. Did anyone catch this? Little winky face here. This was so cute. I loved it,
see.
says Carla Mawson from the Ubisoft
get rid of
press
my-
conference.
Ubisoft window there.
A lot of GIF reactions to the pressers today. Watch Dogs movie. I love this movie. Moving on down this way. Hopefully Watch Dogs is better than the last time. Looks awesome. All right, that is it. As always, you can continue the conversation with us using the hashtag YouTubeE3, but now I'm going to send it back to the lounge and back to Jeff.
I think Damien had better things
All right,
to
it
do.
is time to round
Yeah,
up
I
some of
think
your
so.
favorite YouTube creators to
Start
talk about what
watching
we've
some
seen so
shit.
far and what we're looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, I'm
next.
thinking about going
Please
back and
welcome
watching
my buddy Vic
the
Star,
earlier
1, 2,
part of the
3,
Microsoft
and
conference.
Jerome ASF. Angry Joe was
No,
going to
somebody has
join
it
us,
up.
but he's stuck, I think, in Dallas. His flight got canceled or
snap.
delayed, so
That's
he's not going to be
rough.
able tomorrow. But we have you guys, so it's,
We'll fill in. We'll fill in. We'll cover.
Yes. Well, you guys, you just got in.
Yeah, I just
hot off
landed,
the
went
plane.
to the
Sucks so
hotel,
bad.
came here like instantly.
Angry
so
Joe
I've,
was supposed to be on
cannot
this.
stop moving.
But Big Star, you've been here.
That he was
Angry Joe is supposed to be on what?
on the show, on the YouTube live show.
Oh,
This just now he was supposed to be on, but his fucking flight got fucking delayed, and he just went home, and he streamed the fucking shit. I think.
so he's like back in Austin.
Yeah,
That's sad. We're actually in Round Rock, I should say.
we've became full circle. We've became full circle. PC greater than consoles, consoles greater than PCs. How many people were pissed? They thought there was going to be no controller.
What do you mean no controller on the S?
Yeah,
Why'd they think there's going to be no controller?
because people are fucking stupid, dude.
I've never seen anybody sell a console without a controller except that stupid, the cheap version of Ouya,
Yeah,
because they said you could use any controller with it.
I think you just plugged into they said use the fucking Xbox controller.
Like, the PlayStation, they made you buy a new controller when they got done with their first stupid controller. That only had one stick, but
Yeah.
it went to dual analog.
I don't remember their single stick. All I remember is their dual analog.
They had the single stick very briefly, and then the dual analog came out almost immediately. Actually, maybe they didn't do the single stick. Maybe it was somebody else who did it. Maybe it was a peripheral by a third party. That was back when people got their consoles modded so they could play Japanese games and shit. Play Japanese Votoms games.
Phil Spencer discusses the new Xbox. He doubled down and said, native 4K frame buffer. I'm not technical enough to know what that means. Render to the resolution without upscaling at whatever setting.
What was that weird game We Happy Few that was kind of like,
Dude, that was so fucking creepy.
that was weird. It was
So creepy.
like Clockwork Orange meets
Oh my god, dude.
fucking BioShock without the monsters.
We got a downer. He's like, fuck. He's rolling out, falling downstairs and shit. Trying to get away. They're beating the shit out of him.
They're constantly telling you to eat your happy pills and
Yeah.
shit.
I'd rather have 1080 60 frames per second with rich graphics than 4K, to be honest. I think a lot of people prefer that. I'd be fine with that. Let's see. I'm looking at some of these fucking Twitters. Rise
like, here's
runs
the-
at
I'm watching
1600 by
Gears of War.
now for applying upscaler for anti-aliasing.
Gears of War 4 looks faster. Looks like movement's quite a bit faster than 2 and 3. What, is Rise still around? People are still pushing Rise? That was weird. They just killed a guy, and he and the wind blew him along the ground.
Sony's treating Neo as being for power users. Definitely seems like Microsoft is treating this as a brand new generation. They are very careful to say Project Scorpio rather than Xbox One Scorpio or anything like that.
Yeah, but they're also promising you total backward compatibility. So
And forward compatibility.
well, yeah, they're saying basically if you buy a game, it'll work on your Microsoft shit.
I think that what they're gonna do. No, don't.
That might actually hurt Steam, to be honest.
Yeah, God, thank fucking God. We need somebody to stick it to Steam because they are stagnant as fuck. The only thing Steam has is Steam sales. And if it wasn't for that, I'd never fucking buy another goddamn game on Steam. I'd only buy on GOG and other fucking places.
Every once in a while, they'll go up to some dev and make their fucking game actually work on modern PCs, or they'll take it off Steam.
No, the only people that fucking make on modern PCs work is GOG. Everybody else,
no,
it's
but
a
I'm saying
fucking crapshoot.
Microsoft has forced. I mean, not Microsoft. Valve has forced people to fix their fucking game or stop selling it. They've done it a few times.
Yeah, but
I don't know if they do it all the time,
not,
but
not
yeah.
any of the big people, not any of the big companies. dude, you have to do all kinds of shit to get a lot of those games working. That's why I buy any old games. Listen, for anybody listening that wants to get into PC, if you want to get in and play any of these old games, buy these games from GOG. If you want to try Daggerfall, don't even fucking think of buying it on fucking Steam. I'm not even sure if they've got it on Steam.
Yeah, Steam doesn't have Daggerfall.
All right, so Daggerfall you can get on GOG and play it.
Steam has the old Fallout games, which weren't done by Bethesda
So,
when they were here to play.
I think you can get the Fallout games on fucking on GOG.
They're on GOG. They're on GOG too, but I'm just saying Steam has Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics.
Buy any of those old games on fucking GOG. Because
I'm amazed how many old Xbox games are finding their way onto Steam. They're like going, "Hey, remember Jaeger? Here, you can buy Jaeger." You know, like, okay. Well, actually, it's probably pronounced Jaeger, but that weird flight sim game.
Yeah.
It was on Xbox. That just suddenly was available.
What's awesome is, you know what the Xbox One is going to be like, right?
Ooh.
Or the Xbox Scorpio is going to be like. It's going to be like when you buy a new video card, right? You go and play all your old games.
hey, do you remember the Ripper from Unreal Tournament that fired the saw blades?
Yeah.
There's a gun like that in Gears of War 4.
Yeah, I saw that. That looked fucking badass.
Saw blade shooter. They're doing a lot of destruction now too. You can break up a lot of the shit.
Dude, I hope The Witcher and Fallout and a couple of these fucking companies patch this shit so we get to see this, so that make sure that these things scale up. I imagine any game that's on the Windows Store that's built for PC will fucking scale up automatically for the.
I would guess anything that has a pretty good set of AMD drivers would be halfway there.
Yeah. That supports AMD. The problem is going to be with these companies who fucking go PC and then support fucking Nvidia with their fucking Nvidia Works. That's just bad juju, dude. I hate that shit. Well, I got in an argument with Ice. He's not been on since. I hope it wasn't my fault. But yeah, he was like, "Well, Microsoft did fucking stupid shit." Yeah, they did stupid shit, but they didn't stop anyone from making shit for their system. Microsoft didn't say, "Hey, you can't put Netscape on fucking Windows anymore, or we're gonna make it so that you can only browse the internet on fucking Internet Explorer." They didn't do that shit. That's essentially what Nvidia is doing with some of these games. Hey, you can't have this feature. It's only gonna work on Nvidia hardware. That's fucking bullshit, dude. I hate that fucking shit.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like Ice is just cynically naysaying, and he's just like, "Hey, Ice, shut up. You have nothing." You know, it's like when you feel something, jump in, but don't just sit there and go, "Nuh-uh, Tor, nuh-uh, Tor. No, that's not true, Tor. Nuh-uh, Tor." Like, just shut up, and let him talk. Fucking A, you know.
Well,
if you're really objecting to something, great. But if you're just naysaying him because that's the comedy routine, don't do that.
I don't really give a shit, right? I don't really give a shit that much. But I talk about this shit because it's what we do. And when fucking companies pull bullshit like that, I call bullshit, dude. If Microsoft said, "I'm sorry, Steam's just not going to work anymore on PCs. You'll have to get all your games from the Windows Store," that would be some bullshit. I'd be fucking furious.
I'd have another OS on my goddamn system within 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have mint and wine, and I'd be like, "Do. Nice fucking try."
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that shit. It's not how they work.
I would end up putting Windows probably on a partition on a USB 3 external drive and do it that way.
All right, so
plug it in, pull it out.
We're gonna shut this shit down. Just the podcast itself. We can keep on talking afterwards. So I want to thank all of our listeners. I'm going to try and get this up ASAP.
I'm sorry if we were quiet for 5 minutes or more.
Yeah. Well, when I was watching the video, they'll be able to hear the video that goes on. I couldn't show it, or I'm not supposed to show it, right?
Well, I'm doing push to talk right now, so none of my other stuff should be bleeding in. So.
All right. So what's happening for me is I couldn't show the video. I'd like to have showed the video because I think I'd get in trouble. But yeah, so if you want to get in and see all this shit, you can tweet me, and I'll shoot you guys a link to the podcast Discord room, so you can get on here and you can look at this shit. Otherwise, have a nice day, and if you want to support the Fanzone, patreon.com/fanzone. Our goal is $30 a month, so that we can get this up and running back on the audio podcast, so that everybody can automatically get their Fanzone every week. I want to thank all of our listeners, of course, and I want to thank the people that joined our podcast, Stevie G, who is turning into less of a guest and more of a member of the show, and Damien, who showed up. Magnum would have showed up, but he has work. Hopefully he'll be here for Sony's post-podcast or some shit. We'll see. Sony's show is like an hour and a half long, too, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
All right. So after the Sony show, we'll try and do a podcast. Whatever. So, yeah, I got to stop this. It's gone on too long, and I've got to upload it. All right. See you guys later. Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye until Sony. All right. Bye.